Hey Comets, let's talk a little bit about lunch. Now the lunchroom is already ready for you. It's fantastic. We also have our lunch lines that are over here. The doors are closed, but this lunch line is a very important line. It's the one where you first walk in this from C Hall. This line is always open, and then most days we have a third line right over behind that TV that is also open, and you walk through and you actually go through the middle to come back out to the cafeteria. So that's a little logistically how that works. Now let's talk a little bit about when your lunchtime is, because that's a very important thing, and it's also something that's a little bit hard to explain. So if you are a fifth grader, yours is very, very easy. Yours is smack dab right in the middle of your second hour, and it is 11:35 to 12:15. That is fifth grade lunch. Don't worry, fifth graders, we're going to help you get down here for the first week or so and make sure that you get that procedure down. Now our sixth through eighth graders, it's slightly more complicated. So based on your second hour class, so everybody of course goes to first hour just like they normally would, but second hour, you really have to pay attention. If your second hour class is on the second and third floor, but you do not have math, then you go to first lunch, which is at 10:45. So everybody on the second and third floor, excluding math classes and excluding fifth grade, because their lunch is the second lunch, you have first lunch. Now you got to really pay attention, because that can change whether it's an A day or a B day. You really have to focus in on that second hour class to tell you exactly when to go. Now our third lunch, which begins at, 12:20. Our third lunch that begins at 12:20, you go to that lunch if you are on the first floor or if you have a math class. So if you're on the first floor and you have a math class, you actually do your full second hour first, and then at 12:20, you go to lunch. So first lunchers, second and third floor, excluding math and excluding fifth grade, you actually go to lunch before your second hour period. Come to lunch and then go to your second hour. Fifth grade, your lunch is right in the middle of second hour, but your teachers will help you with that. Third lunch is after your second hour, all the first floor. Now our cafeteria is not the biggest cafeteria in the world. It's nice, but it's not big. So we always encourage our students, if the weather allows, we can get outside. We have a few different areas that you can eat, and then you'll definitely see where those areas are, and hopefully Camp Comet ambassador showed you where those areas are. A very common place is our North Field, which is a beautiful place to hang out and watch people play and eat your lunch in a sunny, beautiful area. So you've got a few options on that. On rainy days, we'll talk to you a little bit more about that. We actually usually open A Hall during rainy days in order for us to spread out a little bit and still enjoy our lunch. So cannot wait for Thursday. Can't wait for you to get in and to have some lunch. You, of course, can bring your own lunch if you'd like, and lunches are always free here at Classen. So free lunches, bring your lunch if you'd like. Can't wait for our first one. See you Thursday.